Hi, and welcome to Hair Flair Live. My name is Andrea Carlson. I'm sorry I'm a couple minutes late today. I had some technical issues, but I appreciate your patience. For those of you that are new to Hair Flair Live, I'm the CEO and founder of WigStudio1.com, and I do live showcases every Thursday, but since tomorrow's a holiday, we are doing this on Wednesday evening. And I have the pleasure of having a special guest today, Amber with Envy. She's their education coordinator over there at Envy. And we are going to take a look at the newest Envy hairstyles and talk about Charlotte. So Charlotte, which I'm wearing right now in sparkling champagne, she's one of my favorite styles by Envy. And she is now available. She is now available in petite and large cap. So just this week, they launched the petite and large cap size for Charlotte by Envy because it's such a popular style. I can see why everyone loves this style. And we're going to be doing some great giveaways too. So I'm really excited to have you all. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm sure a lot of you are working on prepping food and all of that great stuff. So this will be replayed if you're not able to join us on our YouTube channel at Wig Studio 1. So definitely, I hope everyone has a wonderful holiday. Hopefully you'll be able to join me this evening. We do have some great giveaways. And again, I'll be talking with Amber from Envy. And we're going to showcase some of these brand new styles too. So welcome everyone. I'm just going to go ahead and get us started off on a few housekeeping things like I usually do. For those of you that are new, welcome. Again, my name is Andrea Carlson. I'm the CEO and founder of WigStudio1.com. For those of you that are returning, welcome back. You guys always show up every Thursday, and I appreciate it so much, and I love to see you all. So thank you so much. Hello, Elated Lime. Graced Lobster, is it? I'm sorry, my vision's extra bad today. Yes, happy Thanksgiving to you. Formal chips, I believe it says. So welcome everyone. Thank you again for joining me. This is going to be a really fun live and I'm super excited. And I'm excited for sort of a 4-day weekend. So hopefully that is the truth for all of you as well. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and start off by sharing just a few things about Wig Studio One so that those of you that are new to Wig Studio One kind of have an understanding of some of our policies and sales and promotions and fun things like that. So for those of you that don't know me, I grew up with a condition called trichotillomania. I started Wig Studio One 13 years ago, this October. And I've had the great blessing of being able to partner with companies like Envy and Ellen Villa to bring their products to our customers. We've got some really great promotions at Wig Studio One. Right now, both Envy and Ellen Villa are 35% off. 35% off. That's a special promotion that they gave us approval for. So it doesn't happen very often, but this is a special time of year. So Envy and Ellen Villa are automatically 35% off. That discount's automatically applied at checkout. Let's talk about customer service. So we have a really great customer service team here. You can always email us or call us anytime. Our toll-free number is 877-594-3001. Normally that is a callback number where you would leave your name and phone number and then one of our personal hair consultants will get back in touch with you. However, this weekend, because it's a special weekend, we will have live coverage. So if you would like to speak with one of our personal hair consultants by phone, feel free to reach out using that toll-free number and we will be happy to connect with you. That number is also located at the footer on our website. So if you didn't have a pen, don't worry. It is down there on the footer of the website if you need it. You can also email us at support@wigstudio1.com, support@wigstudio1.com. One of our personal hair consultants will respond back to you just as quickly as possible. And if you want to check inventory on a certain item or have a question about a promotion that we're running, we are here to help. We also offer free virtual consultations at Wig Studio One. So the idea behind that was learning how to wear alternative hair for most people is quite challenging and stressful for a lot of people. Oftentimes you're going through, accepting your hair loss, learning about it, sometimes potentially dealing with a diagnosis on top of that that might be creating that hair loss. And it can be a really scary time when there are so many brands out there. We have a very large catalog with lots of different styles and colors. And if you just want to feel like you again, sometimes it can be hard to find the right fit, the right density, the right color, all that great stuff. So our virtual consultations are designed to help people who just need some assistance. And you don't have to be brand new to wig wearing. You're welcome to hang out with us anytime. But generally speaking, they're really helpful. They definitely shorten that learning curve for people who are new. Measuring your head is a really important part of your wig journey. So definitely that's the first thing you should do, whether you want to, and there's also toppers out there. So if you want to wear a topper before you try a wig, you can do that. For some people, that is an option, but you do want to measure your area of hair loss for a topper as well. So we will cover all of that in the consultation. They also talk about, based on your needs, your lifestyle, your budget, all of that stuff, what you're looking for. They can direct you into the area. If you run a little bit small, maybe a brand that tends to run a little bit smaller, maybe you're looking for a specific type of hair fiber, maybe you're looking for a lighter density. There's a lot of different things that go into finding that really great match to help you feel good and confident in your own skin while you're wearing alternative hair. And they can just really help shorten that learning curve, because we're all familiar with, certain densities. They're all very educated and very helpful, very professional, and I just adore them. They're great. I'm so blessed to have our personal hair consultants on our team. So we do offer free virtual consultations at Wig Studio One. And if that's of interest to you, there is a link down at the footer of the website where you can also select, just click on it. A calendar will pull up. You get to select the day and time that works well for you. And then our personal hair consultants will meet with you and take you from there. So one thing I did want to mention is social media. When I started this business, over time, I actually got into Facebook a little bit more. There's a lot of women on Facebook that they had all these questions about wigs and fit and cost and all of that stuff. And I had a lot of those answers, and I just really wanted to share. So I did end up starting my own Facebook group, which has grown very large. We have it's called Wig Studio One Wig and Topper Support Group. And we would love to have you. So if you happen to be on Facebook and you would like to join our private group, you're welcome to do so. We do ask a couple of questions up front just to kind of monitor, make sure we have people in the group who should be there. And that's it. And it's a really great group. There's lots of members that post pictures of themselves in wigs. It's just a really good community. I can't take credit for it. The ladies in that group are so helpful toward one another. They answer questions. They provide tips and tricks, for their alternative hair. They try to help people who are new. They'll share the colors, maybe a difference in one wig over the other. It's just an incredible group of people who came together and want to support everyone in the hair loss community. So if you happen to be on Facebook and you're not in our group and you'd like to be, feel free to visit us and request to join. It's Wig Studio One Wig and Topper Support Group. I also wanted to point out another resource too. We have a YouTube channel at Wig Studio One on YouTube, and that channel is just full of a lot of different videos, different reviews from different women, different face shapes, different sizes, different skin tones, all of that. And that you might find really helpful. YouTube in and of itself these days it can be overwhelming, but it is a really great resource. If you're looking at a wig and you want to take it from that product page and just kind of take it a step further to see before you purchase. Oftentimes our reviewers will show wigs outside in sunlight or natural light. They'll show them, side by side, indoors, all that stuff. So it's not just color, but they talk about the fit, and it's just a really great resource. So if you're new, I caution you could spend hours on YouTube. That's what a lot of people do, just looking at different styles and colors. And I just wanted to share that with you in case you're looking for assistance. And of course, you can always reach out to us at support@wigstudio1.com. We are more than happy to help you through this journey. All right, so I talked about our email and phone and our free virtual consultations. Let's talk about shipping real quick. We ship All orders over $150 in the USA, we ship for free. We do also ship internationally to 200 plus countries. So if you're international, welcome. Thank you for joining us. And that shipping is actually calculated at checkout. What else? Returns. We have free returns, no restocking fees, super easy. We do have a try-on option as well. And if you're interested in that, there's more information on our website about that. But basically, you just pay a small fee up front. And then if you order a couple of wigs and they don't work for you, we'll send you return labels to get those back to us and provide a full refund. There's no restocking fees. So definitely check out our return policy. And if you have any questions, we are happy to answer those. So just email us at support@wigstudio1.com. Did I mention Envy and Ellen Villa are 35% off this evening and through Cyber Monday. So through Monday, 35% off both those brands, which is fantastic. I don't usually see them go on sale up to 35%. So that's pretty cool. Thank you, Envy and Ellen Villa. There's also a free gift with Envy. So you can get your beauty balm. It's courtesy of Envy. They are sponsoring that for all of our customers over the weekend. So very excited about that. All right. Let's talk about giveaways, because I know these live showcases are really cool and fun, but the giveaways are pretty cool too. For those of you just joining us, for our giveaways, first off, we're streaming on different platforms on social. So if you're not on our website and you want to participate in the giveaways, please navigate over to wigstudio1.com. There you can join the live stream. You'll just click join live stream right there on the home page. It'll bring you in and it'll assign you a pseudonym, typically food or dessert related. They're super cute names. And we do that just to keep your identity discreet. You don't have to use that name. You can use I think there's a little pencil in the top right corner. You can edit your name if you choose to, or you can keep your cute name. Some of them, I think I just have it too bright right now because I can't really see that great. Is it green potato, elated lime, Florida girl, hi, welcome back. And Dole Caramel, I believe I'm reading that correctly. I'm so sorry if I'm not. So lots of cute names. There's some like Squishy Pizza or, Funny Pickle. I don't know. They're just cute names. And we do that just in an effort to allow you to participate in the giveaways, ask questions, comment here on these posts because they are live, so they're public, and you can remain anonymous if you choose to. So that is why we have those little pseudonyms. And anyway, we also I'm going to talk about the giveaways. All of our digital giveaways, if you're overseas or here in the States, you are absolutely welcome to enter. Those are for gift cards and things like that, which I'm about to do one for $100 to wigstudio1.com. So as soon as that box pops up, I'll share with you how to enter. We just asked for the physical giveaways because we are giving away some wigs this evening, that you have a US-based address if you are joining us from overseas so we can ship here in the States. And the reason for that is just compliance. We're not familiar with all of those rules and regulations regarding giveaways and wigs and all that stuff for all the various countries. So if you receive a physical product for giveaway, we just ask that you have a friend or family member or a third-party freight forwarder here in the States that we can ship to, and then they can take it from there. All right, so let's talk about the giveaways. To enter those giveaways, you just click on the enter giveaway box. It will expand. You want to enter your email into that giveaway box. Enter your email address. That will go into a random picker, and we will select a winner and announce it here on the live showcase, assuming technology performs for us. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't. We have this up. This is a gift card for $100 to wigstudio1.com. You're welcome to just click on that box. It will expand, enter your email address. Wanted to share with you, we do not sell those email addresses. We simply use them to contact you regarding your purchase or your giveaway. For digital gift cards, those are sent via email. Any shipments like wig giveaways, we will reach out to you first to confirm your shipping address, just to make sure that we have everything on file correctly, and so we can get it shipped off to you. But we do not sell those emails or use them in any other way, we just simply use them for the giveaway. So I just wanted to share that with you. All right. So we've got some really great promotions. We talked about 35% off Envy and Ellen Villa. That goes through Monday. We also have a free gift giveaway with Envy. And it's the Beauty Balm by Envy. And then we have fast shipping here at Wig Studio One. Most items ship same day. Some come to our warehouse first or shop. We have a little shop in Ridgefield. They'll come there for distribution. Some go direct from the manufacturer to you. And then of course we offer like expedited and things like that. But generally speaking, our shipping is pretty quick. We usually use UPS ground, sometimes priority mail. Just because it tends to be pretty quick, 2 days, 3 days for most locations, but not everyone gets deliveries. So sometimes we'll use UPS, ground, or priority mail. So usually pretty quick shipping. We've got great promotions. We have an excellent return policy. I definitely recommend checking it out before you purchase. Read the return policy. And I would say that with any company that you're purchasing from, sometimes there are some specifics in there, and you just want to make sure that you're comfortable with that. At Wig Studio One, we don't limit our return policy at all. You are welcome to a refund to your original form of payment in full with no restocking fees, or a refund to store credit if you'd prefer that. So we try to offer a couple options for you. And again, we don't charge restocking fees and we don't limit your returns. So I just wanted to share that with you. What else? Easy returns with no restocking fees. And we have an amazing service and support team here at Wig Studio One. So if you ever need anything, please don't hesitate to reach out. I think I've covered almost everything. We talked about the giveaways. I know we're going to announce that, but give me just a minute before we do that. Talked about the giveaways, how to join, how to participate on the website, our promotions that we have, 35% off Envy and Ellen Villa, and that goes through almost midnight on Monday evening. So for the whole weekend, sorry, I don't know if you can hear my phone ringing, but someone's calling and my answer machine just came on, so it should stop here momentarily. All right, so I think I'm ready to bring on Amber, and then we can announce the winner of our $100 gift card giveaway. As soon as she's ready, we can bring her on. Amber and I are going to talk again about, for those of you just joining us, we're going to talk about Charlotte by Envy, one of the most popular styles that they have now available in a petite and large cap. And then we're also going to share these two new styles, Paige and Corey, from the EnvyHair brand. And I'm super excited. I get to try them on and share them with you. I haven't tried them on yet. I actually opened them up and put them on the mannequins today, but I haven't actually tried them on. I have tried EnvyHair before though, and it's so soft. I think I wore Lisa for a show once or twice. It's such a beautiful style. So I'm really excited to try these. So that's what we're going to do. Looks like we might be having a couple of hiccups with bringing Amber on, so just be patient with us. We will get there, and if we have to, we'll switch off and on, but hopefully we can join together. So let's take a look. Maybe I can read some comments while we're waiting to see if we can get her on. I'm turning down my light so that I can see. I don't know if that will help. Bumpy Fajita, hello. Smooth Grub. No hubby calling. You're so funny. Okay. Well, why don't we do this? So I know everyone's time is probably limited because a lot of people are cooking or planning on traveling or all of that stuff. So phone just rang. I'm pretty sure it's whoever called the house phone. So all right. Let me just, oh, there she is. Hi, Amber. Can you hear me okay?
Issues with the sound.
Oh, no, I can't hear you.
I can't hear you.
Let me see if I can turn this on. Hold on. All right.
I'm so sorry,
having
guys.
technical issues again.
It's not letting me
Fortunately, I
unmute
thought this was all taken care of, but it doesn't sound like it is. So,
Uh-oh.
bear with me here. Let me just take a look. And why don't we do this, Mackenzie?
Oh my goodness. I apologize, guys.
Oh, I'm just looking through these beautiful notes, these notes that you put together for me, Amber. Thank you so, so much. It's always so helpful.
I can hear you now.
We are going to, so Amber is also wearing Charlotte. And I apologize, Amber. I tried to unmute you and it took me out of the live feed. So this has happened before. It happened to Sabrina and I one time, and then we got it fixed. And I'm so sorry. It's always so frustrating and disappointing when that happens, but we will get through it. So Amber's also wearing Charlotte. The color, is that lighter red?
Yes, this is lighter red.
Yes, lighter red. It looks beautiful on you. Welcome, and thank you so much for joining me. I'm wondering if I grab my laptop really quick, because I know Sabrina did that once, and that was really helpful for her.
I can hear you.
Or maybe someone else's phone, and I could just join the live stream, and then I can hear you talking. Can everyone else hear Amber?
It's echoing.
We can hear you, Amber. Oh, awesome. Okay, it's just me. All right. Well, here's what I'm going to do. I will, why don't we talk about, can everyone hear me too? It sounds like everyone can hear, oh, Amber and Andrea. Yay. Okay, so it's just, I think it's just me. Amber, can you hear me?
Yes.
You can. Okay. All right. Well, I'm sorry. It's just me. Okay. So we talked about all of the opening, all the housekeeping and stuff with Wig Studio 1. We're going to go ahead and announce our giveaway. This is a Wig Studio 1 gift card in the amount of $100. And then I think what I will do is, after we announce the winner, I'm just going to step away for a minute. I'll let Amber talk about Charlotte and the new sizes and go through all of that. And then I will come back and share my version of Charlotte and why I love this style so much and how I came about it. But in the interim, I think I'll let you take over for just a minute while I step away and see if I can grab another device so that I can hear you. I think that might help because you can hear me. I'm the only one, but it does look like I have you muted on my phone, but when I step away or when I try to unmute it, it takes me out of the live altogether. So I'm really sorry. All right. Well, I will let you have the floor. Mackenzie, if you want to pull me out, you can. If you're a little uncertain about how that will play out, you can leave me on. I'll just step away. I'll be right back.
All right. I'm not sure why it is echoing, so I'll apologize now if I sound interesting because I'm hearing my voice and I feel like I'm inverted as well, the view. So if it looks good to you guys, let me know. Technical difficulties. Oh, somebody said there's an echo. Possibly. So give me the thumbs up, Mackenzie. I'm good to go. All right. Well, we are so excited about this. Oh, I apologize. I keep hearing my voice. That echo. It's messing me up. We are so thrilled about this here launch for Charlotte because now she is available to everyone. Charlotte has been a favorite for many since she launched in the spring of 2024. And she's just been flying off the shelves. Everybody adores her. People who wondered if Charlotte would maybe not be their cup of tea, she ended up being a favorite. Many people want multiple Charlottes in multiple colors or possibly, a second of their favorite color because she ended up being everybody's daily driver. You can wear her everywhere. I personally love wearing her traveling because of the length, because of the density. She is just all around a fabulous wig. She's a great price point as well. And so let's just get into talking about that backstory and what Charlotte has to offer. And then we'll get into, measuring your head for the proper wig size because now that she's available in petite, large, and average, it's so crucial to know what size wig you need to wear so you have the most comfort and confidence in your hair wearing journey. So if you guys have tried Charlotte, let me know. Comment on the comment section. Give me a thumbs up or a heart. Let me know if Charlotte has been something that you have tried, a wig that is on your wig wish list. Let us know. I love to hear that feedback. I see some comments coming in. Charlotte, let's see. Somebody said, I love Charlotte. She's so casual. Love her for every day. She's beautiful. And yes, this is lighter red, by the way. If we wanted to kind of go into that shade, lighter red highlights vibrant copper red with golden strawberry blonde highlights. I love this red shade. It is so vibrant and beautiful. So going into just some more about Charlotte and her features. As you can see, I kind of have her a little bit flipped to the side, but she features a gorgeous lace front and a middle monofilament part. I feel backwards. It's like inverted. So if I look a little awkward, you guys know why. But anyway, so you have that lace front. This is an extended lace front. I'll show you right here. And then you have that middle monofilament part. This is all individually hand tied. It's meant to look like the hair growing out of your scalp. She is just, I love this style. You can wear it away from the face and she looks amazing. I love creative styling, Charlotte. Now Charlotte is your traditional synthetic fiber, so you don't want to use heat tools on the Charlotte unless you are using Envy 3-in-1 hair styler. It is safe on traditional synthetics if you'd like to go in there and ramp up the soft drop waves, or you want to change the style altogether. Last Christmas, I took a Charlotte in cinnamon raisin, and I gave her the cutest glam. I was just kind of Hollywood glam curls, and she looked so adorable for those Christmas parties, being that lob length and just that lightweight, very wearable texture, but just with a little bit more curl, because she does have these very loose dropped waves, which is very popular, very wearable, and everybody loves her. I haven't met one person who did not love Charlotte, even those who reach for a longer style, or possibly somebody who reaches for a style with a bang. They pop her on and instantly fall in love. I see another comment. I get so many compliments every time I wear her. Never had to use heat on mine. She is the best. I have cinnamon toffee. Oh, I love that color. Cinnamon toffee is amazing. Thank you so much for sharing that. Yeah, so thank you so much for your comments, and any more comments on Charlotte, let us know. But okay, so I'm going to show you guys more of this cap construction. Like I said, you have that extended lace front. Where am I going here? You have that middle monofilament part, and then you have open weft with your velvet ear tabs and your extended nape with the adjusters at the nape. You do have some closed wefting around that middle mono part, and that just gives you this very slightest amount of teasing. It's very minimal, but just enough that you have this gorgeous silhouette and the right amount of oomph for this style. So this color that I'm showing you right here is called, this is another one of my favorites, and it's Golden Nutmeg. Golden Nutmeg has hints of golden, strawberry, and butterscotch blondes, and it creates a dimensional base with a chestnut brown root. In fact, I can go ahead and try this one on to show you guys what she looks like. Oh, and we will have Andrea hop back on because they are going to announce that $100 gift card. I'm not sure if we want her to. Can you hear me?
Oh,
can
yeah.
I hear you?
Yes,
Yeah,
I can
hear you. That's interesting.
Well, I had to.
Wait,
I have a bit of an echo. Can you hear me?
Oh.
You look so pretty. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you. Do I still have an echo?
No, it's just when I talk because the phone's behind me.
I see I have an echo for me.
Oh,
It's
no,
okay.
it's on mine. You look so pretty. Tell me that color again.
Okay, so this is Golden Nutmeg. And before that one, I shared lighter red.
Yes.
Love that one. And I was just talking about the cap construction, how everybody loves Charlotte. I know you have your own Charlotte story. Loved Charlotte when you put her on. Um, yeah, she's a ready to go, ready to throw on. Many people pull her out of the box and don't tweak, don't have to do anything to her. And she looks awesome.
Yeah. I've never styled my Charlotte. I just put her on. So why don't we do this? Why don't we go ahead and we'll announce the winner for the $100 gift card giveaway to Wig Studio 1. And then we'll put up our next giveaway. And then we can talk about, I'll share my story about Charlotte, and we can talk about it a little bit more. And then we'll announce the winner of the next giveaway.
Sounds great.
All right, here we go. Cold Sorbet, congratulations. You are the lucky recipient of a $100 gift card to Wig Studio 1. Yay, congratulations. We will send that out to you probably via email tomorrow. So just keep an eye out in your inbox. And then, of course, if you don't see it in there, double check your spam folder because sometimes our communications will go in there. But yay, congratulations. Thank you for joining us today. And Amber, I love Charlotte. Such a pretty style. In fact, we're going to do a giveaway for Charlotte in the, bear with me here, the size and color of your choice. So if you happen to be petite or you have a little bit larger head, or average, whatever your size is, you can get the Charlotte in your size and the color that you love. So thank you. That's courtesy of Envy. That was sponsored by them. So go ahead, and to enter that giveaway, you just click on the giveaway box and enter your email address in there, and then we'll randomly select a winner here shortly. In the meantime, while everyone's entering, because the style is so pretty, I love it. I'm sure we'll get lots of entries for Charlotte. I have my own story. I know I've shared it before with, and some of you may remember, but for Charlotte, for me, I was doing what I call a Steals and Deals live showcase. Gosh, I don't know, a year ago, maybe longer. And one of the styles that I was showing during this promotion that we had going on was Charlotte in sparkling champagne. And I'd never tried this style. And I opened it up, took it out of the box, put it on, and I fell in love with this style. I was like, oh my word, if somebody doesn't scoop this up, I'm taking her totally. I just, of course, she sold very quickly. It was an open box item, and she went very quick because it was a good deal, and she's just such a cute style. But I shared that with Molly and Amber over at Envy and Corey, and surprise, I got a delivery on a Saturday morning, and I opened it up, and sure enough, they had sent me my own Charlotte in sparkling champagne. So I was so blessed and so grateful to have this style. I love it. I feel like she's light density, it's really soft fibers, and just a lot of times wavy styles will, because I have a rounder face, will kind of, I'm not as comfortable in them as I am like more of a sleek and straight style. But I don't feel that way with this style at all. And I think it's due to the density, and I can, tuck her behind my ears. I love the middle part, and the wave is so subtle, but it's just really, really cute and pretty. I love it. I love Charlotte. So thank you, Envy, for doing this giveaway.
Oh, I said, you look so cute in Charlotte. I love her on you, and I love her on everybody else. I did see some comments. Should I address those real quick?
Oh, absolutely.
Asking about, let's see. Does this come in petite? Yes. So that is the exciting thing, is that this week Charlotte launched in petite petite and large sizes. You can get her in petite, average, and large. So to answer that question, yes. There was another comment. Oh, I love Charlotte and Golden Sandstone. I'm curious how the Charlotte would fit a 23-inch head. I would suggest reaching for a large for that circumference, and we can do that because she's available in large. Another comment said golden nutmeg, is that similar to toasted sesame? And I thought I saw another comment about golden nutmeg. Is it warm? I would say golden nutmeg is warm. It's rooted and has hints of golden, strawberry, and butterscotch blondes. This is the color I'm wearing. Whereas toasted sesame is part of the browns. It's like a light brown. It's also rooted, and it's a chestnut brown root with light beigey brown and dark blonde multi-dimensional base. I'm not sure if that helps. I don't have a toasted sesame with me, but they're both very dimensional. Both have a root. I would say this one right here is a little bit warmer. Hopefully that helps. I think I addressed everything else. Anyway,
Okay.
I thought I'd butt in.
Yeah. Well, speaking of, I was going to go over pricing of Charlotte because we have this awesome sale going on right now at Wig Studio One. So regular Charlotte is normally $335.75. And Amber, I think I saw you going over like her specs and the cap construction and all of that stuff. So she's got that lace front hairline, center monofilament part. And so $335.75. All Envy and Ellen Villa are 35% off now through Monday. The weekend always ends on Sunday, but it is through Monday for Cyber Monday. So 35% off brings this style down to $218.24. So $218.24 for Charlotte. And then Envy has also sending a free, sorry, I have a little flyaway, a free beauty balm with every Envy purchase over this holiday weekend. So thank you, Envy. But yeah, that's a nice extra special gift plus the 35% off. So if you've been thinking about trying Charlotte, now would be a really great time to do that. Yeah, I love this style.
So cute. And you are wearing sparkling champagne, right?
Yes, sparkling champagne.
One of my favorite colors, for those wondering. It's so beautiful. It's also rooted, and it has the chestnut brown root, golden blonde, ash blonde, and champagne blonde tones. Andrea, I didn't talk about the cap construction, but I didn't talk about specs or weight. Do you want to do that?
Sure. Yeah. Her front is 10 inches. The crown is 13. And then the sides are 10 inches and the nape is 4.5. And I can go ahead and do a spin so you can see what she looks like on all sides. I'm trying to step back a little so you can, it doesn't cut off my head here. Hold on.
I know, I feel like I'm really close. So
Here we go.
Turn around. Beautiful. Love those soft drop waves. Nice, subtle. And like you mentioned, I love her as is. I have not styled or switched up most of my Charlottes, just the one. But if you need to, you can use that 3-in-1 hair styler. I saw that you have your box in the background, Andrea.
I don't even put it away anymore. So this is an empty box. I have it in my drawer right here because this is usually where I'll do styling. I just find it easier. And we have some wood floor in here so I can just sweep up, any hair or whatever if I trim something. But yeah, got my EnvyHair styler. I love this tool. I've been able to so far curl a very straight and sleek style and refresh a heat-friendly piece on the ends. And one of the things I'm working on now, I have a very curly style that's had a little bit of wear. So I was going to comb through her, give her a wash and condition, and then try to just make that curl a little bit nicer again. So.
Yeah, I love that you can do that with hair styler. It's safe on your traditional synthetics. And it is Thanksgiving, so just be mindful, you guys. If you're getting around an oven, all those things. Be mindful of your traditional synthetic fibers around heat.
Yeah, around the oven, hot dryer, barbecue, whatever. Just be mindful if you're wearing a traditional synthetic or even a heat-friendly synthetic, just to be sure. I mean, even if you have your bio hair, sometimes if you get too close to the heat, it will damage it. So
definitely, I had to do a switch up. I had 3 colors here of Charlotte, so you guys could see her in 3 colors. This one right here is Silky Beige. She's one of my favorite blondes. Also another rooted. And this is a light platinum blonde with dark brown roots and the most neutral of our light blondes. So how to do the costume changes.
So pretty. I love all 3 colors on you. I couldn't decide. I thought I heard you mention earlier to comment if anyone had a Charlotte, and it looks like
comments.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of people have this style.
Yeah, if you don't have a Charlotte, she needs to be on your list, you guys. You will not regret
it. It's such a cute style. So should we go ahead and announce our winner then for a Charlotte in the size and color of your choice, because it now comes in all 3 sizes, petite, average, and large?
Yes, I was going, while you were picking, I was going to talk about the standard Envy sizing for the petite, average, and large.
Oh yeah,
I didn't go over that yet. So for your petite, the circumference is 20.75, average 21.5 inches, and large is 22.5 inches. I'm not sure. There's probably enough time for us to do a measuring demo. Is there? Or should we hurry up, quickly pick that?
Yeah, I have my measuring tape.
Okay, so we can. I feel like I'm jumping the gun. Are we going to? Sorry, I'm also hearing my voice. I don't know if you heard me tell the viewers that earlier. I just hear an echo of mine too.
Oh, you do hear an echo.
Yeah, so
okay.
Sometimes talking it sounds interesting.
I know. I don't think anyone likes the sound of their own voice. It's just, it always sounds, it's played back just differently than we hear it when we're speaking. So
yeah, we just work with the technical difficulties. It's fine. Everybody understands.
So, do you want to do the measuring demo, or did you went through the sizes on the petite and large caps? Is that right?
Yes. So we just barely went through the sizing. You guys know the specs, and we touched on why Charlotte is so special, why everybody loves her. So we can talk about why it is so important to measure your head. Like you mentioned during housekeeping, Andrea, it's so important not only for topper wearing to measure where your hair loss is, but even for wig wearing. If your wig is not fitting correctly, you may be able to go in there and adjust it at the nape. Even the average size, there was gals, wearing the average, wearing and loving the average Charlotte and just adjusting at the nape. But now you can go in and get your petite, your large, and have it fit more securely, more flush. Sometimes if it doesn't fit correctly, you might have buckling. It might run up in the back, may not cover bio hair around your ear tab.
Yeah.
And so having that ability to choose your petite, large, or average is so nice. But first thing first is measuring. So if you guys have a soft measuring tape, I encourage you to grab that. You can measure along with that, or measure later. And you guys will have to let us know in the comments. Have you measured, or have you just kind of gone for whatever's available? Let us know. What else, Andrea?
Well, I was also going to let you gals know that during this live, any Envy purchases will receive a free little soft measuring tape for your head. So if you purchase Charlotte or any Envy style, you will receive a free soft measuring tape. So you'll have one for in your purse or in your bathroom. Amber and I actually talked about this previously. It's good to measure your head every 6 months or so, or every year. For toppers, I think you would want to maybe stay on top of that, because most of the time hair loss is progressive. And so if the area of loss changes and gets a little bit bigger, you want to make sure you're wearing a piece that has a proper base size so that it doesn't become uncomfortable. So I would say for toppers, maybe every 6 months. For regular, wig wearers, I would say maybe once a year, because we were talking about this earlier on. And if you lose weight, your head actually shrinks a little bit. If you gain weight, your head gets a little bit bigger. So that impacts all areas of your body, and your head is not, the circumference can change if you fluctuate with weight.
Yes,
So.
I did see someone comment about that. He says, Witty Pot says, ladies, be sure that if you're losing weight, you periodically measure your head. I have found that with significant weight loss, my circumference has changed. And I 100% agree. I lost weight, and I noticed a change in the way that my wigs were fitting. Also, not wig related, but I was telling you, Andrea, my sister's husband, he had lost a lot of weight. He's like, none of my hats fit. Nothing fits. On the same concept, depending on your hair loss too. If you have a full head of hair, to wrap it up under your wig cap, that's going to change what size of wig you might need. If you lose all your hair, that can affect it too. So that's something to take into consideration when figuring out what size of wig you need to wear.
Yeah. So, Florida Girl says, I can't see the whole thing.
It says,
well, congratulations on your weight loss.
It says, I lost 37 pounds and my wig is different.
Yeah.
And I see another one. Just everybody agreeing about the weight loss, the change in the way that their wig is fitting. So to go to the measuring, if you guys are not aware, a few things that you need is a soft measuring tape. I love the one Andrea gave away, so that's a little giveaway.
The little soft, little cute ones.
I love that. I just have to grab this one. It works. It's not as cute. It's not as nice. But one thing you want to do is make sure your hair is nice and flat. So if that's even wrapped up in your wig cap, do that. You want it to be prepared like you are ready to put a wig on your head. It's nice to have a notepad and a pen nearby. And using your measuring tape, hold the measuring. Well, first we're going to do the circumference. So what you do is, using a fabric measuring tape, hold the measuring tape at the front hairline. This is going to be awkward because I'm inverted, the video, so it's backwards. Okay, so you'll follow the hairline circumference to the base of the hairline at the nape and continue around the head back up to the front. I'm going to look in my mirror.
I feel like mine is a little bit looser.
So mine's 21 and a half. I'm going to write that down.
Oh, there it is.
21.5 circumference. So that's what you do for that one. Then we'll do our ear to ear. So with ear to ear, you'll establish the top of your head by measuring back 7 inches from the front hairline. So you'll take your soft.
You're doing ear to ear, right?
Yes. To establish the top of the head, you'll measure back 7 inches, and that is approximately the top of your head. from your front hairline, if you do have a front hairline. Mine's a little bit receding. So you'll take that, and that's around the top of your head up here. You'll hold the measuring tape at hairline at the top of the ear, like so, and measure across the top of the top of head point that we just measured, and continue down to hairline at the top of the opposite ear. Hopefully that'll make sense. So you'll take that measurement and write that down. 13.5 for me. And lastly, we'll do the front to back. So front to nape. You'll hold the measuring tape at your front hairline. Follow a straight line down the center of head, ending at the hairline at the nape. Okay. Take that measurement. 13.5. Now what you do, if you have measurements that kind of differ, let's say your circumference is petite, your ear to ear is average, you'll want to go with a large one because you can always loosen and tighten that. It's harder when it's smaller to make it fit correctly, but you have a little bit of wiggle room if it's, a little bit bigger. So you always choose the circumference that is bigger, if that makes sense. You guys let me know that all kind of makes sense. And there are instructions, I'm sure, you possibly have how to measure your head on your website, different videos, blogs that people can refer to get more deep information on how to accomplish that. So that is what you do. And I had 21.5 for my circumference. Ear to ear was 13.5, and front to back is 13.5. So I go for average. What do you go for, Andrea?
Well, I didn't write mine down, and I'm wondering if I did my ear to ear correctly, because I think it was 10.5, which seems short. But my circumference was 22 on the nose, and then front to nape was 13.
Okay.
It's funny how we all have different measurements, and sometimes when you have unique measurements, it can be hard to find, you're kind of in between. It's like, well, maybe I'm a petite ear to ear and an average all around, but we're all just so unique in our sizes and stuff. So, and then there's also a little bit of a variance too in the production process. So sometimes things fit really great, and sometimes you have to kind of work with it to make it work. Wig grips are a good option if your wig is feeling loose. Maybe you have a little bit larger circumference, but you're shorter. And so you might need to go with a larger size, but you're not large back here. And so sometimes it just takes a little working with it, whether that be utilizing adhesive or a wig grip, or just getting a wig that has enough movement, or I guess flexibility in it to fit you comfortably. And I think they do. It's all soft but flexible in the wig caps.
Definitely. Thank you so much for bringing that up. And rule of thumb, usually if you measure your circumference, go off of that typically to pick your wig size. And we did talk about, petite, average, and large standard Envy sizing. So petite 20.75, circumference, average 21.5, and large 22.5. Andrea, I'm guessing you go for average, sometimes for large, or what do you think since you measured 22?
Say that one more time, Amber.
Sorry, am I echoing, or is it not very loud?
No, I turned it down a little because I was echoing so much that I couldn't concentrate.
That's how I am. That's how I am. I said,
So,
so
but
with
were you
your
asking if I'm average?
yeah, with your circumference, do you go for average or large?
Yeah, I go for average.
Okay.
Usually when people ask me, just in generalities, because it does vary, but I would say if somebody had a 25 and a half circumference, they could still probably comfortably fit in an average cap size, maybe even 20. Did I say 22 or did I say 25? I meant 22.
25, I would say large.
Yeah, I meant 22 and a half.
Yeah. Yes.
Um, yeah, 22 and a half, maybe 22 and three quarters, but anything a little bit larger than that, I would recommend maybe a large cap or maybe a brand that runs a little bit large or like a specific type of cap, that we know is super stretchy. But yeah, I would say just generally speaking, if you're over 22 and a half or 22 and three quarters, you might consider a large cap.
I agree. And the nice thing is, and we kind of mentioned this, with these ready-to-wear wigs, you do have adjusters at the neck. So typically people can,
Yep.
adjust and get away with wearing average if you find a style that only comes in average. And there's other ways too. If you wear a petite, go hop on a wig grip, and that really helps those who are dealing with a baggy average fit more securely with that wig grip.
Yeah, one thing I've learned is any kind of material under your wig is going to make it feel smaller. So if it's a cap that has like an extra added sheer lace or something on the interior, it's still, even though so thin and so light, it's going to fit you a little bit smaller because there's still that mass there, even though it's so small and light. But that's just been my experience. And funny that you mentioned the adjusters, because I meant to do that and I forgot. I don't know that I've ever messed with adjusters. I think if a wig is if it feels slippy, I just throw on a wig grip. So
Nice.
I could probably learn a lot from, playing around with the adjusters a little bit more. But yeah, and maybe it's just I'm in a hurry usually most of the time. And so I'm like, oh, better put this on, you know. But yeah, those adjusters, they're designed for a reason, and it's really to help kind of customize that fit for everyone, for each person, because everyone's just a little bit different.
Exactly. Well, I saw a comment, somebody asked me about a wig in the corner, so we could hop into the next segment if you like. Oh, actually,
Yeah.
we have
Oh,
another.
do you want to announce the winner for Charlotte?
Yes, green potato.
Yay, green potato. Congratulations. We will reach out to you and confirm your shipping address. So just keep an eye on your inbox for our email, and then we'll get that processed with Envy, and they will ship that out direct to you. And you'll have to let us know what you decided. Did you go with the average, petite, or large? And what color in Charlotte? And of course, you can always let us know anytime. If you want to post a picture in the Facebook group, if you're comfortable with that, you don't have to. There's no obligation. But if you wanted to, you are absolutely welcome to do that. So congratulations, and thank you for joining us. And a huge thank you to Envy for sponsoring such a beautiful style. I'm really excited for you.
I'm so excited too. Congratulations, green potato. So moving on to the next segment, some comment, somebody asked about the corner wig. We are going to talk about her, and just an exciting launch that happened earlier in November. Let's see. I'm trying to remember. Forgot. Nope, we didn't forget another thing. More to come. All right. So I'm going to introduce two styles. These are part of the EnvyHair blend. These launched earlier in the month. You see them behind Andrea, and then I have them right here. I'm going to go ahead and I'll put this one on, but first I'm going to show you her not on. This one is Corey. This is the Corey wig in Honey Breeze. And I believe Andrea has Corey and sparkling champagne.
Yep.
Honey Breeze. I have been wearing this Honey Breeze Corey nonstop. It's so beautiful. To give you a glimpse of what Honey Breeze looks like, this is a rooted wig, a blend of cool honey blonde with a multi-dimensional medium brown, darker root. So beautiful. Now, the EnvyHair blend is Envy's exclusive blend of 30% heat-friendly human hair, 70% heat-friendly synthetic fiber. And for me, with blend, the beginning, why would I blend? I like my human hair, I like my synthetic. Why a blend? But honestly, this blend is amazing. It's the best of both worlds. You get the luxury, the look, the feel, the lightweight denier of human hair, but then you have the I would say the convenience of your synthetic. When I think of synthetic fibers, why I love them is because it has that style memory. It has, doesn't react to the elements. If you have a misty day, if you're in humid weather, your synthetics don't react to that. Also, it has that style retention that kind of goes, back to that same concept. You wash her, you let her air dry, and that style, it retains its look. And that's what it does with this blend. It looks so good on
you. So sorry, everyone. I will be right back. Mackenzie, maybe just take me off and I'll be right back. Thanks, guys. Sorry.
No worries. I didn't even hear that, you guys. So anyway, to move on to the EnvyHair blend, it's just amazing. It's a fantastic, best of both worlds blend, and I have been loving it. One thing I have noticed as well is when I, go and style the blend, which you can use any heat tool on the blend. You can also use your 3-in-1 air styler. It retains that style. So Corey comes with this beautiful dropped wave, similar to the Charlotte wave. But if you went and switched her up, I did see a gal, she straightened her Charlotte, I believe. It's going to retain that beautiful style. Whatever you put into her, it's going to retain that. I have a few EnvyHair blends. Krista is one of them. She comes very long and kind of that scrunchy, beachy wave. I did a softer curl on her over a year ago, you guys. And with, just washing, wearing, she has maintained that gorgeous look. So that is the EnvyHair blend. Another amazing, innovative thing that Alan did when making these EnvyHair blends is he, with your mid-length to long styles, Alan decided to put all human hair around the occipital bone down. And that helps with minimizing your tangling and the friction frizz that can happen down at the nape. So you have that 70-30 blend, but then with your longer styles, you have human hair at the nape, and that really helps just minimize that tangling that can happen with your heat-friendly synthetics and synthetic fiber. So I'm going to go ahead and put Corey on. You guys saw Andrea wearing Corey in sparkling champagne. Hi.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Oh, no worries. I just talked about the EnvyHair blend and now putting on Corey. Talked about Corey and her style, how I have been wearing this nonstop. It's a good, nice wash, but she retains this gorgeous wave. This is how it comes out of the box. I know you have a fresh out of the box style, Andrea, correct?
Yes, this is right out of the box. I have to say, I love EnvyHair, the softness of it. It is so soft. My hands just glide through. It's just, this is a beautiful, beautiful style. It's almost like Charlotte. It's just a little bit longer. It's made with different fibers. The cap's different. I know I just showed it just briefly while you were talking about color and stuff, but the cap on this is very luxurious. It's a full monofilament top. It's all hand tied, I believe, and it's extremely comfortable. So,
Yes.
and I'm so sorry about the interruption. What's funny is we always put a sign on the door during my live showcases that say, if you're delivering a package, please just leave it on the porch. Don't knock, live showcase, whatever. But UPS already delivered today. So we didn't put the note on. Apparently FedEx wanted to stop by today. So we missed it.
No
I wasn't expecting that, but thank you for your patience. But yeah, this is so, so beautiful.
I'll show you. Okay, so we launched Corey and Paige, the shorter one in the corner, and they have pretty much the same cap construction. Andrea mentioned how luxurious not only the blend is, but the cap construction on these two styles. You have an amazing extended lace front. This is individually hand tied. And then you have that full monofilament top. So you can part that hair every which way, and it looks like it's growing out of your scalp. And then the rest of this cap construction is once again fully hand tied. Let's see. So it moves, it flows, and it feels like a natural headed hair. If you were to, do creative styling, it's going to mimic that natural hair growth and look extremely realistic. It's comfortable. It's light. Another thing about these two styles is the density. Nice and lightweight, very realistic, and the blend is fabulous. So if you have ever, wondered about a blend, if you've tried a blend, let us know in the comments. These blends are amazing. Like Andrea said, they feel fabulous. They glide through your fingers. They really, truly feel and look like 100% human hair. But like I mentioned, you have the flexibility and convenience of that traditional, or not traditional, that heat-friendly synthetic component. And so with your heat friendly, one thing that we recommend is if you feel like the ends need a little refresh, you don't want to go in there and change up the look per se, but you feel like you need to go in there and refresh the ends. One thing about heat friendly synthetics, even 100% heat friendly synthetics, it thrives with a little bit of heat. So if you need to refresh those fibers, go over it with the 3-in-1 air styler at the highest temp. You can use that. Or use any of your favorite heat tools, maybe a flat iron over the ends. You can use it up to 280 degrees Fahrenheit and just go over that fiber with a little bit of heat, and it's going to refresh it, revive it, and make it look as good as new. And one thing I can say about these blends is they are very long lasting. So I have had, these blended styles for as long as my 100% human hair. They look great. They're fun to style, and unlike a fully human hair wig, if I was to travel with a wig, a curly wig, that curl pattern, it drops over time. It doesn't retain it if I'm in the rain. If I go and wash it, I have to go and restyle that human hair style. Whereas with these ones, it retains that style, and so it's definitely a plus.
Yeah. Before we move on to the next style, I wanted to share with everyone that Envy is also doing a giveaway. So you can choose one of the EnvyHair styles, either Corey or Paige, in the color of your choice. So it's just one style, Paige or Corey, in the color of your choice. And Mackenzie went ahead and put the giveaway box up. So if you're interested in trying an EnvyHair wig, good luck to you. Just click open that box and enter your email address, and we will randomly select a winner.
Yay! So I'm going to switch into Paige. And Paige might sound familiar to you guys. We have a petite Paige in traditional synthetic. Now, this is your average Paige, kind of that modernized Paige boy bob, but now with the EnvyHair blend. This color right here is Smoky Beige. I kind of briefly talked about Smoky Beige earlier in one of the Charlottes. This is that rooted light platinum blonde with a dark brown root, and it's the most neutral of Envy's lighter blondes. This is such a chic, cute style. And Paige features a fun fringe that you can wear more front facing and wispy. You can brush her to the side. Oh, I just lost my earring.
Oh, that happens to me too sometimes.
If you go look at the model pictures, I loved how it was styled with that being more front facing. But because it does feature that gorgeous lace front, you can pull it back and away from the face. And one thing I want to go ahead and try for the holidays is giving Paige some slight wave or curl. I think that would be really fun. But she comes nice and sleek, like you see here. I'm going to show you guys that lace front. That's nice. It's kind of blurry on my end, so hopefully you guys can see that lace front. She's so cute. If you felt like the bang needed a little trim, you could kind of go in there and help it fit your forehead and face length, or take it into a professional to go get that taken care of. But I have found that I've been wearing her more side swept, which you can do. You can wear her many different ways. You see Andrea has her kind of wispy on her forehead a bit. So cute. And
yeah, usually
she also has that one in sparkling champagne as well, right?
Yeah, usually fringes are a little, because I have a short forehead, so they tend to be a little bit long. And I love that this has a lace front. So if that's the case, I can wear it to the side and you still have like a really natural hairline. But this one actually isn't too long. Let me check this next. Oh, I forgot to go over pricing for Corey. Let me go ahead and do that. Corey was the wavy one that I had on previously. And normally Corey is $2,117. And with 35% off, all Envy and Ellen Villa is 35% off through Monday. That brings it down to $1,376.05. And then Paige, I just briefly showed the cap construction, but she has an extended lace front, full monotop, fully hand-tied cap, very luxurious, just like Corey. And the fringe on this is 4 inches, which is usually about as long as I can go, because my forehead's just a little bit shorter. But you can always take this to a stylist if you'd like, if you really want to wear that fringe and just have it trimmed just a little bit. I do get that question once in a while about, like, can I trim a synthetic piece? Can I trim a human hair piece? And we always recommend that you have a professional stylist do it, just so that, because these are investments. But yes, they do trim just like biological hair.
Yes, it's I also recommend that as well, because once you start trimming hair, it's not growing back, you guys. And
yes,
this is a big investment. It is nice when you're able to take it into a professional and customize the style to fit your needs and your style preferences. But just be mindful of that. We do, invest a lot. And that investment, speaking of investment, I wanted to talk about care. Properly caring for your styles is super important as well. If you're going to invest in a wig, you may as well invest in products that are meant for your alternative hair. So whether it be a blend or your traditional synthetic, I know Wig Studio One carries the Beauty Mark products. We have the Envy line, and these are all fabulous products to help maintain your styles, help them look refreshed, and give you more longevity out of your investments. So
yeah,
hopefully that helps. If you guys have, I have a few favorite Envy products that I highly recommend. Number one, the Renew and Repair. It's absolutely fabulous. And then I love the Get Dressed. So if you have a wig, I feel like these EnvyHair blend wigs come out of the box not only feeling fabulous, but looking amazing. No extra sheen, just very, very natural. But if you do happen to get a wig that has some extra sheen, you can use the Get Dressed texturizer and shine dimmer to just kind of not only add volume, but de-shine some of those fresh, new, shiny wigs. And then if you have a wig you've worn quite a bit and you want that fresh out of box look, Renew and Repair is amazing. But going back to Paige, take a look at her. I know Andrea's doing the full turnaround because she's not as close up as me. I feel like I'm right against the camera. We kind of talked about, I don't think I went over the specs for Corey, so I can do that in a minute. But the specs for Paige, we have the front is 4 inches, the crown is 11 inches, the sides are 6.5, and the nape is 3.75. And it's nice and light, very natural at 3.42 ounces. And hopping back over to Corey, since I didn't talk about her specs, just to kind of go back to that since it's something I didn't address, is the specs for Corey is the front is 13, crown is 13, sides are 10, nape is 7.5, and the weight is 4.8 ounces. It also has a very nice light feel. I know Andrea mentioned that, just how great she feels and how you just want to keep running your fingers through that style because of how fabulous and lightweight. It's not so lightweight that it's stringy or anything like that. You have great coverage. It looks fabulous.
So for those of you who are interested in pricing on Paige, regular price is $1,819, and with 35% off, you'll receive it. It brings it down to $1,182.35. So definitely an investment, but the cap is so comfortable. It's a very luxurious cap. The hair is so soft, and with proper care, these styles can last a really long time. So when you think of, if you're thinking of maybe staying with a smaller purchase, those smaller purchases, you might have to purchase more frequently, or you could do the investment up front and then have something that's going to last quite a bit longer. So just something to think about. Just a friendly reminder, any Envy purchases during this live showcase get that little free measuring your head. It's a soft measuring tape to measure your head. And we'll just be sure to send that out. I'll add it to your order. It's just for orders taking place during this live showcase. And then, of course, Envy has 35% off through Monday evening. And then you also receive a free beauty balm, courtesy of Envy, for every Envy order. It doesn't have to be EnvyHair. It can be a Charlotte or any style by Envy.
Awesome. Well, another thing, really exciting thing we wanted to share that launched earlier this month was also has to do with the EnvyHair blend, but there are some favorite Envy colors, rooted Envy colors that used to only be available in the traditional synthetic, and we have now expanded a few of these colors to some of the favorites in the EnvyHair collection. So I have one of them right here, and you guys I encourage you guys to go check out the Wig Studio and website to view these styles and these colors because they are amazing. There are quite a few beautiful EnvyHair blends styles in different price ranges as well. So you'll have to check that out. Let me tell you. Okay, so we've added 6 rooted favorites to our luxurious EnvyHair collection, and the colors are Champagne Shadow, Espresso, Honey Breeze. I saw that in the Corey, so Honey Breeze, Platinum Shadow, and then you also saw Silky Beige. Where are you, Silky Beige? I'm wearing Silky Beige, you guys.
It's like, where are my glasses? Oh.
So Silky Beige, the one that color I'm wearing in Paige. And then Sterling Shadow. So let me show you guys Sterling Shadow for those who are looking for a gorgeous salt and pepper rooted gray. This one is so pretty. And I have Sterling Shadow in one of those favorites. The favorites are Corey, Paige, Chelsea, Destiny, Lisa, Veronica, and Zoe. So those styles are now available in these additional color options. I know that's a lot to take in, so go check it out on the website. And I see Mackenzie just posted it on the chat. But to just show you guys a closer view of this color, since I have it right here, and this wig, which is another EnvyHair wig. She's not part of the recent launch, but does have that new color option, is Lisa. I love Lisa, you guys. She is a beautiful...
I think that's the one I tried on, and I loved it.
Lisa?
I think I tried it on in light gray. It was so beautiful.
This cap construction is also so luxurious. You have an ear-to-ear lace front, and then you have this polyurethane strip, a full monofilament top, and then you have a wefted back. And to give you guys a close-up of this color, what you have, I'm trying to kind of get in the middle, sorry. With this shade, Sterling Shadow, this is a rooted chic medium salt and pepper gray with the dark brown root. So hopefully you guys can see that. I'm going to go ahead and put her on. You'll have to let me know if you have any gray hair wearers in the audience.
So pretty.
Let me know. This is like a slightly layered lob. And like I mentioned, this is Lisa in the new color in this collection, Sterling Shadow.
Wow.
Isn't
so
she
beautiful.
pretty?
I also wanted to share with you too. So this is sparkling champagne, and then this is the EnvyHair sparkling champagne. So this style is Charlotte, and she's traditional synthetic. And then this style is EnvyHair. So it's a combination or a blend of 30% human hair, 70% heat-friendly synthetic. And I just wanted to share that the colors will be slightly different if the fiber is different. These actually in my phone look very, very similar. It's almost like they look almost identical, but you'll find that this is just slightly warmer than traditional synthetic. So just something to keep in mind when you're selecting color. And if you need assistance, we're happy to help you. Just email us at support@wigstudio1.com.
Yeah, and I did want to point out, going back to the EnvyHair blend, speaking of color, you have that color vibrancy. Often with a fully human hair piece, it's harder to achieve your very bright reds or your really gray, icy tones, because typically human hair pulls more of that warmth. And so by having that, what is it called? It's the end of the week and I need turkey.
I know, believe me, I hear you.
So having that heat-friendly synthetic component in this blend, it really helps to achieve colors that are a little bit harder to achieve with fully human hair wigs.
Yeah.
So that's another fantastic option that you have with the blend. Just another benefit to having the blend versus, your human hair or just your synthetic. Just truly the best of both worlds.
Yes. Yeah, I agree.
Yes.
Well,
I love these.
These fibers are so soft.
I know. I agree. It's one of those things where you just want to keep playing with it. And it's silky. It's soft. It's amazing. I see a comment that what kind of cap construction is this? Does it come with any other style that are petite? So if you're referring to Lisa, she does come in just your average. And so does Corey and Paige. You can get a petite Paige in traditional synthetic fiber, though. So that's something to think about if you're looking for that Paige boy blog. She does come petite Paige in traditional synthetic.
So why don't we go ahead and announce our winner? So this giveaway is for a Corey or a Paige in the color of your choice. So huge giveaway. Thank you so much, Envy, for sponsoring that. Mackenzie, when you're ready, let's go ahead and select a winner. Wow, what a great early gift, right?
That's like the best Christmas gift ever.
Gold custard. Congratulations. You are the lucky winner. Congratulations. You get to choose Paige or Corey, and in the color of your choice. So my team will reach out to you via email. So just keep an eye on your inbox. And then we will, once you've decided which style or color you want to go with, we'll confirm inventory. And then Envy will process that and get it shipped out to you right away. So congratulations. And thank you all so much for joining us. This has been a lot of fun. So next up, we were going to talk a little bit about hair care and maintenance. And Envy has also decided to sponsor a hair care kit. So thank you so much for all your generosity, you, Amber, and your team over there at Envy. So we're going to go ahead and put up the giveaway for the Envy Wig Care Kit. And if you're interested in that, just go ahead and click on that giveaway box, enter your email. It will expand. You'll enter your email address in there, and then we'll randomly select a winner for that. So synthetic fibers. What are your thoughts on care for that? I mean, I know I always say a wide tooth comb, always.
Yes, always a wide tooth comb.
Yes.
and most of the time, us wig wearers have them everywhere. We have one in the car, in the desk drawer, in our bag. It's just nice, especially if you're wearing your longer styles, to have a wide tooth comb handy, detangle throughout the day. But there are other ways to help manage, a longer style. I love a style about this length because you do have less of that friction frizz. But like you said, the wide tooth comb, detangle when you pull her out to wear, and go ahead and give her a detangle before you put her away. Do I do it every time? No, not every time. But yes, wide tooth comb, you want to be gentle with those fibers. Sometimes if you rip through those fibers, you can get kind of a coiling effect. You can go in there with your 3-in-1 hair styler or a steamer and kind of soften those fibers up. But just to prolong those fibers, being gentle with them is recommended. Also, speaking of the Envy Wig Hair Kit, I should have grabbed my hair kit. It comes with some great essentials, and I'm not sure if you have one, Andrea, but it comes with a nice bag where you can.
I think the one that I had last time, we ended up giving it away to a viewer. So awesome. I don't have it with me, but I know it comes in a really cool bag. There's a plastic wig stand in there, the wide tooth comb, I think, and then there's a picture of it here. Is there Get Dressed in there too, I believe?
You get Dressed. You get the wig stand, which that's another thing we highly recommend to air dry your wigs. Also, it comes with a wig grip. We talked about wig grips and how great they are. You don't have to use adhesives. It keeps your wig nice and secure. If you wear petite and you're kind of struggling with a wig that's a little roomy, throw on your wig grip. Like Andrea mentioned, it also comes with the travel size wig care kit, which contains your shampoo. It contains the conditioner. I believe it has
Renew and Repair
detangler, the detangling spray. I'm trying to remember.
I can't remember
because there's so many great products. And you also do get the brush.
Mackenzie to the rescue.
Oh, there, Mackenzie, she has it all.
So I know, she's awesome.
Brush. I love this Envy brush. What I love about this is it has the balls on the ends of the bristles, so it's nice and soft on your delicate base construction. You don't want to use something like a 4-bit bristle brush that's going to rip through those fibers, possibly snag the front or your mono top. You want to be gentle with those delicate base materials. So you have that brush in there as well. I believe it also has a wig liner. I think that's what I see
Hmm.
on there. So just a nice kit, great for starters, great for anybody. And I personally love the travel size products. They're
Yeah.
great in your purse. They're great, like I said, to travel with. And so those are some essentials that I highly recommend you utilize with your synthetics and your blends and your all the other fibers as well.
Yeah. With the travel size kit, it does actually last a pretty long time. You don't have to use a
Mhm.
lot of product um, to get results, and so it does last quite a bit longer. I have one that I have been working on for several months now, so definitely they last a long time. So don't let the smaller size fool you. That's actually very, very helpful. And if you just use a little each time, it will last you some time.
Yeah, and you don't need to use a lot like you mentioned. In fact, it's recommended sometimes just to use a spritz of water. You can
Hmm.
detangle, you can scrunch up a wavy wig like Charlotte, give it a little spritz, scrunch her up, let her dry, and you can really refresh fibers with just a spritz of water. Water's your friend with your synthetics and with your other blends as well. And sometimes if you overuse, I love products. Don't get me wrong. I love the beauty balm. I love the get dressed. But if we're really coating your fibers with products, you have to wash it more frequently, and it can start looking dull and not feel as smooth and sleek as this one does right here, where I'm gliding my fingers through it and I can't stop touching it. So, but yeah, those products have been formulated for your alternative hair fibers. They're not going to break down those fibers, and they're going to be safe and help you keep your investment looking fresh and new for as long as possible. Thank you so much. I see some comments about styling shadow. I've always kind of shied away from personally wearing the grays because I'm starting to get gray hair in my bio hair. So I'm like, "Wait, this can't happen." No, but you put on some of these beautiful blended grays, and they are just beautiful.
Yeah,
This has changed my mind about wearing grays.
it's so pretty. You look beautiful.
Thank you.
So, all right. Well, do you have anything else to add about hair care? I mean, we talked about wide tooth comb and the importance of using that, especially with your synthetics, starting from the bottom and kind of working your way up gently,
Hmm.
not pulling super hard on those fibers. Just use delicacy and gentleness when combing through your wig. Um, and
When
then
you
the products that you can use and the travel size. Don't let the size fool you. It can go a long way. Um, I don't know. Do you have anything else to add? I noticed on here you recommend for the blends that once washed to let it air dry,
hmm
which is the same as synthetics.
hmm
You just want to wash and allow the fibers to run in the direction of the water, or
hmm
the water to run in the direction of the
wash
fibers, I should
every 6
say.
to 8 wear.
Use just a little bit of light shampoo. Make sure you get that cap really clean and take out any kind of product that might be on the ends or in the fibers, and then pat it dry in a towel gently, and then just put it on a plastic wig stand and let it air dry overnight. So I thought that was kind of cool, even with the human hair blend. Usually with human hair, at least, there's some required styling afterward, and it sounds like this just kind of bounces right back. And I just wanted to add, I put Charlotte back on, but I love Paige and Corey. They're beautiful styles, and I forgot where I was going with this, but they're gorgeous, and you can just, oh, they're right out of the box. That's where I was going with that. I haven't done anything to them except put them on and kind of run my fingers through while you were here with me on the live. Um, so no combing or anything like that. They're just like that right out of the box. So I hope that if you decide to try one this evening, that you have great success with it. The fibers are so, so soft. So
Hmm. I was going to add, if you are working on your blend with heat tools, we recommend maybe using a heat protectant that can help when you're styling. And then you already mentioned really the care for both fibers. It's just be gentle, use your wet tooth comb, and you can also use your synthetic hair products on your blends because we have 70% heat-friendly synthetic within this blend. So you can go ahead and use the Envy Care Kit and the Envy products on this blend. You can use your human hair products as well. Like Beauty Mart comes with a human hair line that can be used on this fiber. What it's going to do, that human hair line is going to target the human hair aspect of this blend. But really, it's not going to hurt your style, your fiber, to use either or on this hair blend. But we do recommend the hair products for everything.
Yeah, awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing all that information. Why don't we go ahead and announce the winner for the Envy Hair Care Kit? And then I will go ahead. We've got one more giveaway. I'll do some closing out, and then we will let everyone go for the evening. Heroic Waffle.
Yay!
Congratulations. You are the lucky winner of a brand new Envy Hair Care Kit. And that is the full kit. There's a photo right there of it. It's got the wig stand, a wig cap in there, the brush, the wide tooth comb, travel size kit. Not sure exactly what else is in there, but I know it was posted earlier. So congratulations. Thank you for joining us. And we will reach out through email and just confirm your shipping address. And then once we get that, we'll put in an order for you and send it over to Envy. That was sponsored by Envy. So a big thank you to you, Envy, for all of that, these giveaways tonight. They're amazing. So just a quick recap. So we talked about Charlotte, which is one of Envy's most popular styles. I've got her on here in champagne, sparkling champagne. And she was just released this week in the petite size and large cap size. Charlotte is such a popular style. Like I was talking about earlier, I think she looks really great on all face shapes. I have a wider, kind of rounder face. So I tend to steer away from wavy styles because I feel like it puts emphasis on my face. And that's not the case with Charlotte. The density is very light. The wave is very relaxed. And so I put it on, and the moment I put it on, I loved it. So I'm really grateful that I have a Charlotte too in my life. But now Charlotte is available in large and petite. So if you're interested in trying that out, I think that's awesome. We also talked about two new Envy hairstyles, Paige and Corey. And one thing I wanted to share with you too, in case those of you that don't know, is Alan is the creator of these beautiful styles. He also sometimes will name them after like family members or employees or something like that. So these are really special styles. They mean something to him and, to everyone in his circle. So I think it's really special that he does that. And I think it's very cool. So I just wanted to share that. Corey and Paige are an all Envy is 35% off right now through Monday evening. And that discount's automatically applied at checkout. And that's Envy and Ellen Villa. And then you also get, with every purchase of an Envy wig, a free beauty balm while supplies last. So the Envy Beauty Balm. And then during this live showcase, if you purchase anything Envy, we will send you, Wig Studio One's going to send you your little free measuring tape that will help you measure your head. You could throw it in your purse, put it in your drawer, but just be sure to continue to measure over a period of time, maybe before a next purchase. If you've had major changes in your life, like you've lost some weight or gained some weight, or maybe whatever that might be, we recommend measuring your head maybe once a year for a wig, and then for a topper, of course, just at a minimum of every 6 months, every time that changes. If your hair loss is stable for a topper and you're not really losing more, then you don't need to measure as frequently. But if you're seeing that you're losing more, it's always important to make sure you have the right base size so that it's comfortable. Otherwise, it becomes challenging and there's a lot of discomfort. So I'm trying to think. We have one more giveaway. Why don't we go ahead? We're going to do a $100 gift card to Wig Studio One. And then while we're waiting for everyone to enter, I'm just going to go through some housekeeping items. First off, I want to say a huge thank you to Amber and to everyone over at Envy. Thanks for joining me tonight. I'm sorry about the technical issues and the doorbell, but you know, I guess we made it through. So a huge thank you to Envy and to my team. Mackenzie, thank you. You're always here every Thursday. Today's Wednesday, but we're doing our live tonight because there's a holiday tomorrow. But thank you so much for all of your help, for your technical assistance on the back end and noting things and reminding me of giveaways and all that great stuff. I couldn't do this without you. So thank you, Mackenzie, and a big thank you to the whole Wig Studio One team. And most importantly, thank you to all of you for visiting us and hanging out with us for an hour and 45 minutes almost. It's always really special to be able to come in here and look at your questions and talk with everyone and provide some education and show these beautiful styles. And it's a really fun part of what I do. So thank you so much for joining me every week and coming back to listen to me ramble on about these beautiful styles. So I just really appreciate you all. Thank you. All right. So last up, I'm just going to remind everyone about the promotions. So we have 35% off Envy and Ellen Villa through Monday. You get a free Envy Beauty Balm with every Envy purchase. And then also during this live showcase, you'll get a free soft tape that we'll just send out to you with your Envy order. And we have some great shipping at Wig Studio One. It's fast shipping, $150 or more on your order, and everything ships free of charge. If you're joining us from overseas, we do ship internationally to 200 plus countries, and that shipping is automatically calculated at checkout. We talked about our Facebook group, and if you're interested in joining us there, if you happen to be on Facebook, you can join us at Wig Studio One. I'm sorry. Yes, Wig Studio One, Wig and Topper Support Group. I'm sorry, that's a lot of words, and it is getting late. Wig Studio One, Wig and Topper Support Group on Facebook, if you happen to be there. It's a great private group. It's full of very supportive and caring people who would love to share their journey with you, their wig journey, their styles, colors, tips and tricks, and just support you overall, especially if you're new to this journey. I know if I had had something like that in my mid-20s, I think it would have been so just invaluable to me. It would have been a life-changing option for me. So I hope that we can be that for you if you're just starting this journey and interested in learning more and feeling isolated and looking for some community and support. That's a great place to start, is Wig Studio One, Wig and Topper Support Group. You can follow us on Instagram too. And them also Envy is Envy_wigs, I believe, on Instagram. So definitely check them out. I know Amber has some great educational content, and she's always showing beautiful photos of her in beautiful styles and colors. So, and that will be a great way also to keep up on the latest, new releases, things like that. So, all right. We have a great return policy, so definitely check it out. Easy returns, no restocking fees here at Wig Studio One. And then we also offer free virtual consultations if that's of interest to you. It's always a great way to kind of just start this journey out. It shortens that learning curve. There is a huge catalog. There's a lot to consider. And the goal is to take some of that stress off of you and to be able to help point you in a direction based on what your specific needs are, like your lifestyle and what your budget is, and, where you work. Could determine whether you want to go with a human hairstyle or a synthetic style. Budget also comes into play. Do you work out a lot? I mean, there's just all these different layers of things that come into play when you're looking at alternative hair. And so having a free virtual consultation can be really helpful if that's of interest to you. It is something that we offer here at Wig Studio One, and the link is at the bottom of the website. Just click on book a free consultation, and a little calendar will pop up. You can select the day and time that works well for you, and then we will get to work. So All right. I don't know that I have anything else. If you're looking to contact us, we do have live phone support this weekend. But generally speaking, it is a callback number. That number is also at the bottom of our website, but it is toll free. It's 877-594-3001. Or you can email us at support@wigstudio1.com. And we are happy to help. So I hope everyone has a really great weekend. Let's go ahead and announce the winner of our $100 gift card giveaway to Wig Studio 1. Joyful Turnip. Congratulations. You are the lucky winner of a $100 gift card to Wig Studio 1. And our team will go ahead and email that over to you probably tomorrow. Just keep an eye out in your inbox. And then, of course, check your spam folder if you don't see anything, just to make sure it didn't go in there. So, well, I hope everyone has a wonderful long holiday weekend. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. I'm super excited for the holiday weekend. It's always nice to have a little bit longer to get caught up on things. And we already have our tree up, so I don't have to worry about that. But I am going to be doing some holiday shopping and all that good stuff. So I hope everyone has a really great time. And if you do get up early and go shopping to get some of those early deals and you're not shopping online, have a super fun time. I used to do that with my oldest son when he was like 10. We would get up super early on Friday morning and go shopping. We'd get Starbucks first and then we go shopping. And we only did it for a few years. And then he turned into a teenager and he's like, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be getting up that early, Mom. Not anymore. So I don't usually get out there, but those of you that do brave the cold and the crowds, have fun and enjoy. That's such a great time, and just be safe. Everyone have a wonderful weekend, and reach out to us if you need anything, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Andrea. Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you, Amber. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Enjoy your turkey. You've earned it.
Okay, see ya. Bye.
All right. Bye, everyone.